calling this baby buds because that's what they look like, and I have no idea what the name is, but whoever knows, please let me know. And this is done with 2 colors because that's the way it looks nicer. And we're going to do this. So what I did is that I cast it on. It has to be a multiple of 2. That means an even number of stitches. And I, with color number 1, which in this case is the blue, you knit 1 row and you purl 1 row, and that's your base. And we're going to do that here also. We're going to knit this whole row, and that would be row number 1.
With the second color?
With the light blue, with color number 1. So with color number 1, in this case it's blue, you knit the whole row, and on the way back you purl. So let me finish because we're almost there. So we knit the whole thing, and on the way back we purl. Now I'm using a baby yarn and number 8 knitting needles, so I'm using a larger needle than what the yarn calls for, but that's okay. If you want to use smaller needles, you can. So I purl this. The reason I'm using these needles is because the stitch looks better. It looks a little bit larger. So now we're going to purl the whole row with color number 1, which is the blue in this case. So there we go. Now on row number 3, because number 1 is knit, number 2 is purl, and number 3 is as follows. We are going to knit 1. We're going to change yarns. So we let that go, and we are going to knit 1. And then on the next one, on this one that has the 2, we are going to knit 1 without taking that stitch off your needle. We're going to yarn over, and we're going to knit into the same stitch. So we have 3 into 1. Very softly, because you have to go in there and pick them up to do the stitch, the 3 together on the next row. So do it very softly, not tight. So what you do is that you pass 1. We are going to pass this one as if to purl, and then on the next one we're going to do the same thing. We knit, yarn over, and knit into the same one, and pass 1 as if to purl. Again we knit that same stitch, we don't take it off, yarn over, and we knit into the same stitch, and we pass that one. So now we knit, yarn over, and knit into the same stitch, and pass the next one. Knit, yarn over, knit, and pass into the next one, and then we knit, yarn over, knit, and pass the next one. We knit, yarn over, knit, pass the next one, knit, yarn over, knit, pass the next one, and knit, yarn over, knit, and we knit the last one, just because we need to have the color go up with us on the edge. So now let's let's do this on the way back, which is row number 4. So we knit 1. So row number 3, we change colors. We leave that blue, which is color number 1, and we pick up the white, in this case, the number 2, and we're going to knit 1, and then very carefully, because this has to be very soft, you go into the next stitch and knit without taking that stitch off. You yarn over and you knit into the same stitch very softly, very soft. It has, your stitches have to be nice and soft. So now the next one we pass as if to purl, and the next one we do the same thing. We knit without taking that stitch off, we yarn over and knit into the same stitch, and then we pass the next one as if to purl, and you do that the whole row. Knit. The way we end this row is by knit, yarn over, knit, pass as if to purl, and knit the last one. So next row we are going to, this is row number 4, with the same color, which is the white. We're going to knit 1 and pass the blue, and then we're going to take these 3 stitches through the back. So we're going to pick them up like this. My yarn is in the back. We're going to pick up the stitches from this side to that. So this way, put your needle in the back, and we're going to knit the 3 together. So next stitch we're going to pass as if to purl with the yarn in the back, and again we're going to come pick up these 3 stitches, pick them up from the front because there's a yarn over there. If you pick them up from the back, you might not get the yarn over. So pick them up from the front and then pass your needle to the back and knit the 3 together, pass this one as if to purl, and let's do that again. We're going to pick up these 3 stitches from the front and then we're going to pass the needle to the back, and we're going to knit the 3 together, and the next stitch we pass, and I'll see you at the end of this row. And we end this row by knitting the 3 stitches through the back with your right needle in the back. We knit them together and we knit the last one. So that is the way they come out looking. So of course, if they look uneven, just pull them into place. There we go. Very pretty stitch. So next row is, which is row number 5. You knit the whole row, and you know how to knit. So leave that in the back, pick up your next yarn, which is the blue, in the front, and then start knitting. So like that they cross, and you don't have a gap in your yarn. So I will see you at the end of this row. I'm going to knit 1 row, purl 1 row, and then I'll see you, because you know how to do this. So this is it. Row number 5 we knit, row number 6 we purl, and we're on row number 7 now, and I'm leaving my blue yarn in the back, picking up my white yarn in the front, which is the number 2. And this is what we're going to do. We're going to knit the first one, and then the next we're going to pass as if to purl, because we want to alternate this stitch. We're going to do this one, which is in the middle of these two. So we're going to do the thing here. We're going to knit, yarn over, knit into the same stitch, and pass one as if to purl, and then knit, yarn over, knit into the same one, and pass one as if to purl, which is the same as what we did on row 3, but we're alternating this, and I'll see you at the end of this row. And we end this row by knit, yarn over, knit, and we knit the last stitch. So now we're going to knit 1, which is row number 8, and we're going to pick up these, pick them up through the front, then pass your needle to the back. Very difficult if you want to do it through the back immediately, because you have that yarn over in the middle. The best thing to do is to put your needle in the front and then pass it through the back and knit those 3 together. And then you pass the next one and you repeat that whole thing. We're going to put the 3 in my needle, pass my needle in the back, to the back, and knit the 3 together, and then pass the next one, and I'll see you at the end of this row. We end our row with the knit 3 together, and then we pass that one and we knit the last one. So that's the way it looks, very pretty.
After that you do another knit row and another purl row?
Yes, you repeat rows number 1 through 8, which they're going to be on
the
instructions. So it's an 8-row repeat, and the only reason is because you alternate your stitches. See, this is here, there, so you alternate them, and that's why it's an 8-row repeat. But it's a very easy thing to do. So anyway, thank you very much for watching us, and thank you for preferring us, and share us with your friends and like us, and thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.